The biggest mistake you can make is wasting your youth on a man. Don't waste your prime years chasing a man or being with a man that brings no value to your life. My biggest fear is waking up in my mid-30s, reminiscing on my 20s and thinking, dang, I could have been doing so much more. I could have been so much further in life right now if I just stayed focused. I don't want that to ever be a regret of mine or a thought that crosses my mind all the time. You won't know a man wasted your prime years until it's too late, and I see it happen all the time. I want you guys to be so invested in your career, making money, traveling, that you don't even have the time to think about settling down or chasing a man, because they will always be there. My mindset right now is, when I'm older, I want to be able to look back at my 20s and say, I did everything. I lived my life to the fullest and I'm content. But ladies, please be careful. These men know what they're doing. They know they're wasting your youth. They know what they're doing by getting you pregnant. Please, please. I'm not saying don't date, but don't get comfortable, because we're not getting any younger and time goes by so
woman to woman, girl to girl, in your early 20s, if there's one thing I can tell you that I'm realizing, and I'm happy that I am young and I'm catching this drift right now, focus on yourself, focus on your passions, focus on your career. I've given my blood, sweat, tears, soul to relationships and guys since I was 14 years old. That sounds so bad. I'm truly a lover girl at heart. I love love. I love loving. I love receiving love. Love is just beautiful. Love make the world go round. If you don't detach yourself from this until you have gotten yourself stable and financially good, mentally good, physically good, it will literally destroy your life. I almost didn't graduate high school. Till this day, bitch, I struggle. I still struggle. Don't let my ass fool you. But one thing that I am not struggling on is focusing on me and putting myself first. I'm gonna be doing what I gotta do, whether I'm sad, whether I'm angry, it don't matter. I'm still gonna be showing up to the gym. I'm still gonna show up to school. I'm still gonna work through it all, through the pain. Don't give up on yourself. Keep going. Do what you gotta do. Do not let these emotions, girls, we are so emotional. We are sensitive, and I get that. Take a few minutes to cry, but that's it. This is literally one of the most important years of our life, because we are building our foundation. We are planting our seeds. If you let these relationships and you let these guys distract you, then when you're 30, when you're 40, which I understand this happens to a lot of women, I'm not saying it's bad, wouldn't you want to have it figured out earlier and not figure it out and go through so much pain 20 years down along the line? No, it's now. If you don't put yourself first, then who will?
You are not going to be young forever. So stop wasting your youth by playing small, dressing lazy, and living like every day is just another day. It's nothing special. Your looks are a gift. Your looks are a gift, not a throwaway. Take advantage of your looks, okay? Start treating your life like it actually matters. Wake up with purpose. Get dressed like the day has a meaning. And every morning you literally get a new chance every single day to show up as a woman that you want to be, to show up as a woman who actually looks good and feels good and carries herself like she knows her damn worth, okay? And don't wake up and just try to get by and say, oh, this is just another day. No. Wake up earlier, get ready like you're gonna go somewhere important, because you are gonna go somewhere important. Even running errands can be a whole vibe. Throw on that cute dress, wear the jeans, do whatever makes you feel good. And trust me, you get treated a lot differently. The doors open, the eyes follow, the energy shifts, okay? Men respond to the way that you carry yourself, and when you lead with feminine energy, you give them a reason to rise to their masculine. And that's how you receive more, by doing less. Your new job, look good, feel good, and know that when to actually keep things a little bit more mysterious. That is the key. Life will meet you at the level that you show up. So stop freaking doing the bare minimum if you want the most out of that.
If I had a little sister in her 20s, this is exactly what I would tell her, which I wish someone would have told me. Make the hard decisions early. Make the hard decisions early. Your 20s are for exploring. Your 20s are for you to lean into discomfort. Your 20s are for the challenging. You hear me? If there's something that you're interested in, go for it. Don't shy away from the challenge. Be super ambitious about those goals that you have for yourself. It's your race. Don't let your degree define you. For my college girlies, your degree, your major is not your final destination. It's just not. Sometimes you need work experience to figure out if this is what you're truly interested in. Understand me, you are allowed to pivot. Coming from the girly who has a degree in sports management, worked in the sports industry for 4 years, and then made a pivot into finance. You can do anything you want to do, babes. Lastly, leave the house. Leave the house. Sometimes we say leave your hometown. If you don't have the courage enough to do that, leave the house. It could be dorming. It could be finding your own space. You will learn so much about yourself being able to operate in an independent space. Time management, scheduling, how to navigate your own life. You got this. And that's just some big sister advice from me to you. I love it.
Advice for women under 25 from a woman over 25. Dry brushing and sugar scrubs can help reduce cellulite. Your face is a map to your body, so acne in certain areas can tell you about things that are probably going on in your body. If you get pimples around this area, probably your period. If you get pimples around this area, this is stress related, okay? Pimples over here, you need to eat better. Avocado oil is what you think coconut oil is. Tension is stored in the body, specifically the hips and the legs, which is why it's really, really important to stretch. But twerking helps too. If you're unsure about it, take it as a no, okay? That applies to a lot of things. Asking more than once is too close to begging. You don't need an excuse to treat yourself. Hugging people and touching skin literally improves your mental health. Gold jewelry catches the sun and silver jewelry catches the moon. Invest in your appearance. Get the skincare, go to the gym, go to the hairstylist. It'll pay off in the long run. Raspberry leaf tea will get rid of your period cramps. Like, get rid of them. Even if you have endometriosis. Never, never, never lower your standards for a relationship, okay? Find somebody that meets them. And stop shaming women for not wanting kids, okay? Her uterus is her business. If you have any other tidbits for these young 20-somethings, by all means, ditch this video.
My big sister advice for you. The next time that you're doing the gluck gluck or whatever it is that you're doing, pretend that his ex is in the room. Pretend that they're watching. And I can guarantee you that you'll put on the best performance of your life.
Hey, beautiful. If I could sit down with my younger self right now, I'd hold her hand, look her in the eyes, and say, "You're doing okay." Even when it doesn't feel like it, you are. You think everyone has it all figured out, but you? They don't. They're just pretending better. You're not behind. You're just learning, and that's allowed. Listen, stop trying so hard to make everyone like you. The people meant for you won't need you to shrink, beg, or change who you are. You'll lose some friends, and that's okay. Not everyone is meant to go with you to the next chapter of your life. And please, stop doubting yourself. That voice in your head that keeps saying you're not enough, it's lying. You've always been enough even before anyone saw your worth. You just didn't believe it yet. Don't let that heartbreak make you hate love. You'll heal, and one day you'll thank the pain for teaching you who you are and what you deserve. But for now, cry if you must. Ethan, get back up. There's so much waiting for you beyond this season. Oh, and about your dreams? Keep them, even the crazy ones. You'll have people who laugh, doubt, and try to talk you out of them. Smile, nod, and keep, because the same people who doubted you will one day say, "I always knew you'd make it." You'll outgrow things you once prayed for, and you'll learn that peace is worth more than popularity, and self-respect feels better than being liked. You'll stop chasing people and start chasing purpose. So, to my younger self, you made it through the nights you thought would break you. You turned pain into strength and tears into wisdom. And I'm proud of you. So proud. If you're listening to this and you needed to hear it, maybe you're someone's younger self right now. And that's okay. Just promise me this. Keep growing, keep believing, and never forget who you are. You're becoming everything you were meant to be.
If he is not completely and utterly and obsessed and in love with you, stop wasting your time, okay? If there's one thing that I could tell my younger self, that I could grab her and I could shake her and be like, holy shit, can you listen to me? It would be stop wasting your time on guys who put up with you, guys who barely like you, and stop dating guys that you barely like, okay? If you see 100 red flags at the beginning, that's the reason you're gonna break up. Okay? If you have a billion icks about him and you're like, okay, but I'll get over it because he's kind of cute. Kinda? You're gonna have to raise a kid with that man if you just have kids with him. You're gonna have to hang with him every single day. Like,
Literally. He's gonna be beside you in bed, like a literal rodent, and you can't set a mousetrap for him. You have to be with him. Holy shit, Bestie, there is a guy out there who's going to love literally everything about you, okay? Even the things that you're like, I don't really like that. That's a little bit ugly. He's gonna love it, okay? And on your shitty, bad days, he's gonna be the person to make your day better, not make your day worse, okay? Because I know the people you've been dating, they make everything worse. So if you're sitting there constantly questioning, like, I don't know if he really likes me. I don't know if he's really that in love with me. He's not. Move on and go find someone who is.
12 things I wish I could tell my younger self. Number 1, pay attention to how people react to your win. Number 2, learn how to be happy alone, by yourself. Do you like watching movies? Do you like doing a hobby? What is it that you like, and how can you be alone? Number 3, as you grow up, you will find people that you relate to. Number 4, your family is always right when they have that one friend or one boyfriend that they do not like. So listen to them. Number 5, understand that you will never be the smartest, you will never be the prettiest, you will never be the skinniest, you will never be the funniest. So just focus on being the best version of you. Number 6, social media is toxic, but only if you let it. Number 7, confidence will change your life. So learn how to be confident, or at least act it. Number 8, your life is only as good as you make it. So chase those dreams, do those things, follow that right path that you think is right, because nobody understands what is going through your head and what your goals and dreams are. So make a plan for yourself and chase it. Number 9, please just live in the moment. If you keep trying to plan too far in advance, or even in advance, you won't appreciate that exact time that you're in, and it will go way too fast, and you just need to live in the moment. Number 10, jealous people say stupid things. One more time, jealous people say stupid things. Number 11, you are your only competition. You're not competing against anyone in this world except yourself. And number 12, there is no right moment, so stop waiting and do it now.
20 things I wish I knew / wish I had listened to when I was 20 years old. I am 27 years old now. You're allowed to change. Don't let the opinions of people you grew up with stop you from becoming all you've been called to be. Stop being so doubtful and negative all the time. Just because you're not seeing what you're believing for right now doesn't mean it's not happening. Stop glamorizing not getting enough sleep. There is nothing cool about sleep deprivation. Every outfit doesn't need to be short, tight, or revealing. You can be stylish and classy. You don't need to go to every party or event you're invited to. Don't let the fear of missing out distract you from doing what you actually need to be doing. Those girls who only want to party with you and go out all the time, those are not real friends. Read more books that you actually enjoy, not just the books that you have to read for your classes. Stop giving into peer pressure so easily. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. You don't need to be on the board of every single club in college. You don't need to be in every club, period. Be selective about how you spend your time. But stay busy, because the devil does find work for idle hands. But know the difference between leisure and idleness. Don't compromise your values for anyone ever. Chances are, if you don't share some of the same fundamental values as your friends, you won't be friends for very long. Whatever heartbreak you're experiencing, I promise you, you'll get over it. And you'll also very likely look back and laugh at yourself for dating whoever you were dating when you were 20. Ignoring red flags because you want to see the good in someone is going to cost you later on. Stop making excuses for them. Eat all the good stuff now. You have the rest of your life to worry about your metabolism, so enjoy it, have it all. Surround yourself with good people. Don't be superficial. Find genuine people and keep them close. Don't let other people's hobbies become your hobbies. Find your own. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself to get everything right. Keep reapplying lotion in the wintertime. You don't want to be that ashy 20-year-old. When you're considering a career path or a job, consider the people you'll be working with on a daily basis, because bad people can ruin really.
Real talk, if I could go back, I'm 32. If I could go back and tell my 23, 24, 25, 26-year-old self one piece of advice, it would be de-center men from everything in your life. De-center men. Nothing you do should be geared around men. None of your goals should revolve around men. Just don't care about, focus on yourself 100% of the time. Don't be worried about how these men are. Don't be worried about how they treat you. Don't be worried about finding a man, locking a man down. Your life will be 10 times more fruitful and happy and exciting if you literally decenter men from your life, especially in your 20s.
If I could go back and hold a conversation with my younger self, I would tell her to spend less time obsessing over the future, that her fear of failure and lack will do more harm than benefit. I would tell her that she isn't as alone as she feels, and that everything works out in her favor, and that weight she carries from the sadness that sits with her will lift in time. I would tell her that not fitting in is not an indicator that something is wrong with her. For some, she might not be enough, and for others, a little too much, but neither are indicators of her worthiness. I would tell her that forgiveness is not an absence of boundaries, that she will get past her trust issues eventually, though her instincts will continue to guide and protect her, and that I'm proud of her for continuing to trust that shit. I would tell her that she will find love in people beyond her bloodline, and they will feel like home. I would tell her that life might get brutal, but it will still be beautiful, and that one day she will look up and she will be living in her answered prayers.
Things I would tell my younger self now that I'm 27. Stop asking for people's opinions on things that you want to do. You don't need your friends' approval to date who you want to date, break up with who you want to break up with, or quit your job. That's your business. On the flip side of that, stop getting so offended when your friends make decisions without consulting you. Their decisions are none of your business. You were born alone and you will die alone, and so will your friends. So mind yours. Work for the life you want. Do not sit around expecting anyone to hand it to you. There's no better feeling than pointing to your accomplishments like, yeah, I did that, and nobody can take that away from you because you did that for yourself. Allow people to underestimate you. There is nothing like the looks on their faces when they see you coming for everything that you deserve and doing everything you said you were gonna do. No matter how good life gets, remember who you were when you had nothing. That's the person and that's the attitude that got you where you are today. Don't allow good times to weaken your character.
So I just turned 36, and if I had one piece of advice, just one, to give my 26-year-old self, it would be to spend at least one intentional year by yourself. And when I say by yourself, I mean not in a relationship, spending a lot of time solo dating, a lot of time in devotion with God, just an intentional, isolated year. And the reason I say this is because we waste a lot of time in the wrong relationships, with the wrong friends, in the wrong 9-to-5 that you spend most of your life doing. If we understood ourselves better, knew ourselves better, loved ourselves better, we can make more better informed decisions for our specific needs. Not only will you get a chance to get to know yourself a whole lot better, understand who you are when no one's watching, understand what you like outside of the opinions of others, including friends, a man, and your parents. You also get a lot more comfortable with your own company. And when we're comfortable with our own company, we're a lot less likely to let any old man, any old friend be all up in our face because we're okay saying bye-bye and being by ourselves. A lot of times we keep bad people and situations around us because we're scared to be alone, because we want someone to talk to and hang out with on a Saturday night. Spending the time with myself to understand me, who I am, what I like, helped me to love and value myself more. And now I don't play about my time, about my energy, because I know that those decisions is what shapes my life. It's helped me not to compare myself to other people. It's helped me to stand in my own individuality and to understand why I have the preferences and the standards that I do. So sisters, spend some time alone, getting to know yourself and loving on yourself. I promise you that it will have a positive impact on every other aspect of your life.
If you are in your 20s and you feel miserable, lost, or stuck, this video is for you. As someone in their early 30s, if I could go back in time, I would tell my 20-something-year-old self to relinquish control and do not time box yourself. Because I remember my early 20s, I was miserable because I needed to get out of college and find a job. And then my later 20s, I was miserable because I needed a better job that paid better. And then I needed to also find a husband. And I just kept attracting miserable situations, miserable men that sucked, and then miserable jobs that made me feel worse about myself. And now as someone in my 30s, I'm so happy and I'm so abundant. And when I look abundant abundant. And then that sounds so weird. And when I look back at my pictures in my 20s, I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I'm actually hotter now. I'm attracting better men now. I'm attracting greater opportunities now. I'm making triple what I used to make back in my 20s. Like, why did I stress out so much in my 20s? Because when I look back at my 20s and that decade, I don't think happy thoughts. I think, oh my God, that was the worst era of my life. And for you, it doesn't have to be. I'm telling you, as someone who's out of their 20s, your 20s doesn't have to be miserable if you stop time boxing yourself and give yourself the chance to just go with the flow. Let life carry you through different seasons, because I know that when I turn 40, I'm going to look back at my 30s and think, dang, Irene, you did a hell of a job living it up and living your life to the best of your ability and not being so stressed out about all these different things that society tells you to be stressed out about. You don't need to be stressed in your 20s. You are literally still a baby. Enjoy life. Make mistakes. Go have fun. Live. Like, that's what your 20s are supposed to be about. Do not stay at home scrolling on TikTok and feeling worse about yourself. Go out, make friends, break hearts, get heartbroken, figure yourself out, learn about yourself, realize the things that you're good at, and find jobs that like you excel at. And if you're not good at it, then go find another job. Like, explore, discover. That's what your 20s are about. I promise you, because once you turn 30s and get into your 30s, life will unfold in a way that you could have never imagined. I promise, okay?
Pick the gentle one, the kind one, the one who brings you peace, the one who is sure of you, the one who respects you, the one who understands your silence. Don't pick the one who makes you question everything. Don't pick the one who has you checking your phone 100 times wondering if they care. Pick the one who makes you feel safe. Like, you could sit next to them in total silence and still feel seen, still feel loved. Pick the one who don't try to change you, the one who claps for your little wins, the one who talks to you like you matter. That's the one to pick. It's not about butterflies, it's about peace. Butterflies can feel like anxiety if we're honest. Pick the one that makes your nervous system chill, not the one who keeps you guessing, because real love ain't loud. It's steady, it's soft, and it feels like home.
Seriously, if I could tell my younger self one thing, it'll be to slow down. Live your life exactly for what it is at the point that it is. So if you're 19, be 19 and do what 19-year-olds do. Do what 20-year-olds do. Do what 25-year-olds do. Take each age as it comes and live exactly like it. Stop trying to rush life. Stop trying to borrow problems from the future. And that's one of our biggest problems in 2025. We're always anxious of what's to come, what should be, what will be. Let it go and live your life for now, for the moment. Believe me, it is not worth it. You will look back and realize you didn't give yourself the opportunity to go through your mistakes, to even make mistakes. You realize you didn't allow yourself to be a child and do what children do. You have to understand that you'll never be 19 again. You'll never be 20 again. You'll never be this naive again. You have to enjoy being young, child-free, carefree. Grow through life in stages. Baby girl, live your life in stages. One step at a time. One foot before.
You're gonna have to do what's best for you, even when it feels like shit. You have to understand that what you tolerate and allow in your life is what you will get. When someone shows you who they are, when someone shows you that they don't care, when someone manipulates you, when someone is back and forth with you, hot and cold with you, whatever the circumstances may be, walk away. Do what you have to do. And it's not going to feel good. It's going to hurt because there's a bond there. There's some sort of bond there. I understand. But you have to. You have to. You can't continue to let people walk and stomp
all over your heart and make you feel badly about yourself because they are unhealed. You can't do it. It's not fair to you. It's not even fair to them. Take a stand for yourself. Even when it hurts to let go, take a stand for yourself.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Don't worry yourself about things that might never happen,
What makes you say that?
because I spent my whole life doing it.
Don't be so afraid to not take life so seriously when I was younger. I worried too much. Everything's going to be okay.
Have more confidence, and it's because I didn't that I didn't risk things, and that's what you've got to do in life. You just risk everything, and there is no point living a life if you don't try things.
Such a waste of time to be insecure. As an older person, you can look back and say, oh my God, I was fantastic. Oh my God, I was so pretty. Now I'm 50 pounds heavier and wrinkles and all that, and and you realize, oh, it was such a waste to have those doubts.
I settled down so young, and now I'm living my life. I'm nearly 50 and I'm ticking every box off my list. This is me now. I'm not a mum. I'm not a worker. I'm being true to myself. That's what you're born to be. Be you.
What advice would you give to a younger self?
Everything works out. Stay in the moment. Don't get ahead of yourself. My younger self is definitely obsessed with answers and wanting to know the future. Where am I going to be? What am I going to do? Who am I going to be with? At the expense of the now. I probably missed out on a lot of things because of the fact that I was too much thinking about the future and not looking at what was on the ground in front of me.
How to be able to stay in the moment?
Honestly, it took me several years. I think sometimes it takes a dark night of the soul and maybe a crisis to force you to concentrate on where you are at the moment. It's about awareness. Every day we're receiving a lot of signals and information. And of course we're in the age of social media, and even now we're going into the age where AI is a big deal. And I think don't hold it all. Let things pass through you. It's not necessarily about resistance, but it's about flow.
This is some big sister advice that's going to save you so much time and energy and so much heartache. I did not know this in my early 20s or in my teen years, and I wish someone told me. Guys do not fall in love the same way women fall in love. So we fall for guys because of what they do for us. Like, they might pursue you, buy you flowers, take you on dates, say nice things to you, and we start to fall for them. Men do not fall for how much you do for them. What really makes them fall in love is vasopressin. Vasopressin can act like a bonding hormone, and vasopressin can be activated by stress. This is why you find guys who have those crazy girlfriends or toxic exes, they say all these things about them, but they were with them for so long. Or they might complain about their crazy girlfriend with their friends, but they'll always go back to her at the end of the day over the nice girl. And as a certified nice girl, I know this feeling all too well. I'm not telling you to make your man's head go gray because you stress him out so much, but what I'm saying is that you can get away with being a little mean to a man. I actually did an experiment with the last guy I dated, and basically I was like, you know what, let me just try something different. So this one week, I was like, I'm gonna be a little mean to him, and I was just being kind of mean to him over text. And then I met him at the end of the week, and I asked him, hey, did you feel like I communicated to you any differently this week? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, do you feel like I was mean to you? Like, honestly, you can tell me. He's like, no, that's just how people talk. And sometimes you forget as a girl how guys talk to each other without empathy, so that when you talk to men without empathy, you feel like, oh my God, I'm being so mean. But to them, it's literally a normal day. Vasopressin can also be released if your man solves problems for you. If he changes your flat tire, helps you out with a work problem. Because the key factor here is it creates emotional investment. And the more someone, especially a man, invests in you, the more he falls in love with you. You can cook him all the Michelin star meals in the world. You can look like Megan Fox, but he needs to have that emotional polarity in his mind. Especially in the beginning, if it's been quite a challenge for him to attain you in any way, if he couldn't lock you down immediately, like he had to wait, he had to plan, he had to strategize, the more likely he is to fall just as quickly. And I'm actually an example of that, because when I used to have that sort of mechanism in my relationships. The way I was treated was so differently. And then when I started becoming overly nice, the way I was treated was also very differently. Never forget that these men, if they were not attracted to you, they would not even be speaking to you. So don't feel like a bad person for implementing some boundaries and some self-respect and being a little cold or a little mean or standoffish to them. Because you might not like it if someone does that to you, but men are not built that way. And don't listen to men for dating advice, because the men will always tell you to be super nice, super easy. They always say they want the nice girl, but they don't really want the nice girl. The only reason they want the nice girl is to appease their family, their friends. They want